Sunmeet, you can go ahead and start.
Hello everyone, this is Sanmeet Chandok, ASM for DLLE 2021. I warmly welcome all of you to our Orientation Day. It gives me immense pleasure to share that we at DLLE 2020 are a family of 330 plus students. This Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension was established in our college in 2008 to sensitize the students towards socio-cultural activities. We will let you know more about the department through our today's orientation. Today, we have among us our principal, Dr. Neelam Arora. I request you, Neelam ma'am, to enlighten the students with your words of wisdom. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. I wish all the best to the DLLE students on this orientation day. The Department of Lifelong Learning, just like NSS, has a number of socially relevant activities and orients the students towards being socially responsible citizens. And it also shows that the concept of learning has no age barrier and it never ends. I wish you all the best and I hope you all do good work like every year. And I'm glad that this lockdown has not bogged us down and we are continuing all our activities online. It shows that students have a lot of enthusiasm and they will find alternate ways to continue the activities. So I wish you all the best and I thank you for inviting me and thank you, Meenam and Vishakha. And please continue the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your guidance and your teachings have always helped us to learn things in a better way. Now, I would like to start with introducing our professors in charge. Dr. Neelam Success. She is the one because of whom our department has always been able to do all the events so successfully. She is the pillar of strength for our students and helps us to face challenges with a smile. Over to you, Neelam ma'am. We would really like you to share your thoughts with us.
Okay, thank you, Sanmeet. Very good afternoon, one and all present over here in the orientation program of DLLE unit of Lala Lajpatrai College. Lifelong Learning and Extension Program is conducted by University of Mumbai under the guidance of Dr. Dilip Patil. And in our college, it is started from 2008, as Sanmeet already had explained. This program was introduced in our college in the year of 2008. Since that year, all the students who are enrolling for this program are getting the benefits of marks, certificate, and they are supposed to conduct a lot of activity. Now, what are the important benefits you can get? Just I will explain in brief. Like every year, students they are getting opportunity to do the work for community development programs. Student can do lot of work and activities for NGO children, teaching them presentation, health checkup programs. Simultaneously, all the students they get the opportunity to participate in the different program like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, beach cleaning under that banner, beach cleaning program like no plastic campaign. And beside this, students are also getting opportunity to do the different activities like national heritage related, also tribute to soldiers, etc. And they are getting the opportunity to get the certificate from not only our college, Lala Lajpat Rai College, simultaneously they are getting opportunity to get the certificate from Mumbai University after the completion of this activities and the project. 10 grace marks, this is the most important benefit that every student get. 10 marks benefit will be awarded to every student who will complete this activity successfully. This 10 marks will be added in the total marks and increase the percentage of the student. Even the student who are getting 80 they can also get clear this by getting the 10 grace marks. In this program, various types of extension work projects are being offered by the department. Under the two different units, a student can opt for any one project and start the work and activity according to this project. Like first head is vocational career oriented project, like career project, industry orientation project, and information technology project. Next head is community oriented project. Under this, population education club. Am I audible to you? Am I audible, Sanmeet?
Yes,
Vishakha?
ma'am.
Okay. Population education club, status of women in society, National Institute of Open Schooling. I am not going to explain each and every project over, just all the heads, they will explain each and every project to all the new students so that easily they can opt any one of the project and get the guidance from all of us like Vishakha ma'am, me and all the heads, and you can start the activity accordingly. The detailed, yeah. Besides this, DLLE unit organize various competitions, seminars, cultural program also, and every year our unit organize one important and big inter-college fest, Honor. Even about the Honor, student, your HOD will explain about the what is Honor, how we'll organize for whom, everything you will get. Simultaneously, one more important achievement that every year we are getting opportunity to participate in the university fest Udan, in which there are two types of competition. One is strict play competition and second is poster making competition. So all these are about the briefing about DLLE. Now over to you, Sanmeet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meena ma'am, for highlighting the important points about DLLE. Our another coordinator for DLLE 2021 is Professor Vishakha Valia, who brings out the best in her students. She always tries to nurture the talent of every student and appreciates everyone while boosting their self-confidence. Post to our professors is the committee for the year. To begin with, the president, our president, Ms. Fauzia Mukadam and Mr. Bharat Singh. I'd like to request them to speak a few words.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, Fauzia.
Yes, Fazia, yes.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fazia Makadam, and I've been given the honor and the chance, and I'm very grateful to be elected as the president for this year. And I wouldn't be here, of course, without the help of our professors in charge, of course, the entire committee that was there last year, our seniors who were there, and of course, everybody who's part of the DLLE unit, basically, who worked with me and motivated me in some way or the other, where I was able to do enough to get here. In short, I think we're a very special batch, of course, because of COVID. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has been participating for the events that we've been putting up. Everyone, including the committee that is helping to put these activities forward, and of course, y'all who are participating and making these events successful. So thank you. And I hope y'all can help us in that little way, even for the events coming up, because it is a little difficult this year around, I know, but we're trying just as hard as we can to put forward and make DLLE unit of Lala Lajpatrai as successful as it has been for the past few years. And there is an expectation we need to meet, and we can only meet that with your help. So hoping for good cooperation and hoping for a successful and fun year ahead. Thank you.
Bharat?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Bharat,
Yes,
yes.
Bharat.
Hello everyone, this is Bharat Singh, the president for DLLE 2020. Being a part of this department has taught me a lot all over the years, and I am eager to meet the entire committee for on ground events. Once everything is back to normal, I'm sure we will make a great team. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Bharat and Fauzia. The next are our Vice Presidents, Nazish Khan, Kriti Jain, and Sonal Patel. Can we please hear from our three Powerpuff Girls? Nazish?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Nazish.
Nazish.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Nazish, you're audible.
Okay. So a very good afternoon to everyone present here. This is Nazir Jahan Khan from BMM. Talking a little about my DLLE journey, I was a part of it since past 2 years, and with the confidence in me, I was appointed as one of the vice president this year. Throughout these years of DLLE, I can say firmly that it not only teaches us to extend our hands to help people in need, but also helps us to develop our personality, manage time well along with academics, and work as a team too. It was a great experience, and I hope I live up to the expectations that I have in the year as a member of the core community. Putting an end to my words, I welcome all of you to our DLLE family, hoping you'll have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nazish. Sonal?
Hello everyone, myself Sonal Patel, the Vice President of DLLE Unit. I am very grateful for this post. I have learned a lot by working in DLLE. DLLE has always been a platform for me to showcase my talent and to work for the society. From my personal experience in last 2 years, I have developed communication skills and leadership qualities and hope through these activities you all be able to achieve the same. Looking forward for a successful year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sonal. Now coming to our advisors, Ankita Nagrekar, Divya Sharan, Sujay Mehra, Gauri Sharma, and Ishmeet Anand. I request them to please introduce themselves. Ankita?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
Ankita.
you are. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, yes, yes. Ankita.
Hi, Ankita Narvekar here from BCom. I'm the advisory of the DLLE unit. I'm so glad to have this position and I will always try to do my best. As a DLLE member in last 2 years, I have done many activities and these activities made me to develop social responsibility towards society and work for the betterment of society. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ankita. Divya?
Hi, this is Divya. I'm been in the DLLE family for past 2 years. And being in the family, I would like to say that I've been appointed as the advisory with the efforts that I've put in and with the faith that the team has had in me. I hope I live up to reach the unreached. That's what the DLLE says. I will not talk about being confident, being working as a team, and being about developing a personality. I will talk about a different aspect altogether. I will say in the past 2 years, I've developed a family, a lifelong friends, not only from my stream, not only from my batch, but also from all the streams and all the batches of the college. Thank you. We as a team can be strong. Looking forward to a beautiful year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Divya. Gauri?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Gauri.
Uh, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Gauri Sharma. I'm in TY BMS and I have been elected as the advisory committee for this year's DLLE unit. I would just like to speak about my experience for the past year. I had joined DLLE last year itself. I was not there in DLLE in the first year, and there have been many events conducted throughout the year, which is beach cleaning, say no to plastic drive, visiting an NGO, each one teach one. And these activities are so important, not just to develop your personality, but I feel it is important for all of us to contribute to the society in any way possible. So I would just like to welcome all of you to the DLLE unit. I hope you have a great year and you stay an active member throughout the year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gauri. Ushmi?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, Ushmi.
Hello, one and all. Myself, Ishmeet Kaurani from TY BAC. I have been in DLLE from my first year of my college. And thank you, professors and everyone, for giving me this post as an advisory. In this, DLLE activities have helped me to grow myself, how to represent myself to others, how to tackle things, how to manage myself, how to manage time and all. Thank you, professors and seniors, for giving me such a great opportunity. Hoping for a great year ahead with the new DLLE unit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ushmi. Next, we have our CY, FY, and FY heads. Our SM, Shubda Goli and Jawahira Sheikh. Our ASM, Sunny Chandok, Divyansh Seth, Aman Roy, Kaustubh Banjare, Rushika Jain, Shakil Sheikh, Isha Yadav, Janvi Honale, and Hunar Chopra. And our FY heads, Pritpal Lamba, Aniket Ahuja, Darshi Dedia, Siddhi Kotian, Vidhi Barman, Nikhil Bhandari, Rishita Rai, Anuja Surve, Hussain Sheikh, and Janvi Vyas. I would now like to call upon Fauzia Mukadam to further take on the events that the DLLE unit conducted during the last academic year. Over to you, Fauzia.
Thank you, Sunny. I hope I'm audible again.
Yes, Fazia.
Yes,
Yes.
Fauzia.
Okay, so I'm just going to take you guys quickly through the events that we had last year. So our first event that we had was the SY presentation that was on the 9th of July. And we had the topic of social issues. Our various groups from the SY batch presented, and we had Himanshu sir as our judge. And then we had the orientation program for last year, like how we're having this year, where our chief guest for the event was Mr. Umesh Kadam, who is a police officer at Taldev Police Station, where the entire committee was felicitated with their badges, and all the newer students were informed more about DLLE and given an insight, basically. Then we had the beach cleanup drive that was on 4th August 2019, which was at Carter's Road, Bandra. With we had a chief guest, Arjun Kapoor, and this was actually a collaboration with the organization Beach Please and Bamla Foundation as well. Then we had the FY presentation that was on the 5th of August. Again, the topic was given as social issues. They had a choice of their own. They could choose any issue they thought was important. And once again, our very own Himanshu sir was the judge for the event. And then on the 15th of August 2019, we had the Independence Day celebration that we have every year. We visit the Taldev police station and we put up various performances. Last year we had done a few songs and a street play honoring the fighters for our nation and who keep us safe. And also, of course, the flag hoisting took place too. Then we had the Best Out of Waste competition on the 19th of August, where again a bunch of groups participated. Pictures don't do justice. There were so many more, but we could only put in a few pictures in here. They had the judge as Malhar Kalambe, who is the founder of Beach Please, the same organization we collabed with for our cleanup. Then we had our first term training program that was on the 20th of August, and we had a field coordinator, Professor Rajendra Kaur, who came and informed our students as to all the projects that need to be done. So she came, she informed all of us, she motivated us to indulge more and partake more in activities for social causes. Then we had the NGO visit. So this NGO visit was to the Kutumba Foundation, where a group of students from the DLLE unit visited the NGO, and they played a bunch of various games just to keep the kids entertained, and also gave them a little snack boxes as just a giveaway for them. So it was a very fun time, and these events are more so as who's attending, it's more so the experience, and I'm pretty sure the people who attended can speak for themselves, saying it's a different experience to visit and to spend time with such kids. Then we had the Understanding the Gender Spectrum seminar, which was held on the 21st of September. It was a university level seminar, and the speaker was Mr. Balchandra Ramya, who is a found member of PA and IIT, and also is an alumni for the queer group Pravritri. He was also a petitioner of the Section 377, and he won the case in September 2018. We had an amazing response to this seminar. I can clearly remember we had an amazing committee that of course worked for this, and we had over 500 students who attended the seminar in our very own auditorium. This is one of those events that also had a different impact on you. You just witness them, and they were so easy to converse with. It is one of these events that you really do feel like you need to be there to feel and experience what it is. Then we had the Say No to Plastic Drive, which took place on the 26th of September. This was done at Wali Seaface. Our guest was Mr. Devendra Jain, who is the commissioner of the G South Ward, and Mr. Verkar, who is the chief inspector of G South Ward once again. And during this, we of course just created awareness as to the harm that plastic creates to our environment and how we can cut it out and just make a little more sustainable living. Then we had the health checkup, which was done with collaboration with the organization of Each One Teach One on the 16th. It was an entire week basically, where every day a group of students were formed, and every day one group visited a BMC school. So we had around 30 to 40, 30 students every day. About 7 students went, and this was done for the health checkup for the students at each schools. Then we had the sports day, again with collaboration with the Each One Teach One. These children are all of the Each One Teach One organization. This was on the 15th of December, where again a group of students went and volunteered and helped the students just enjoy their sports day a little more. They made them play a few games that they thought they would be able to do so, and this was in Matunga. Then we have Hunar. So Hunar is our annual fest. It's the DLLE unit of Lala Lajpatrai's annual fest, Hunar. It's an inter-college fest. Last year we had it as inter-college, and it's basically a 2-day event. As you can see on the first day, that was the 17th of December, we had a bunch of activities like poster making, rangoli making, debate, letter to PM, scavenger hunt, surprise events, just filled with a bunch of events where everyone came together and participated. So that was the first day. And then this is the second day, that's the 18th of December, where it's more of a cultural day. Last year we had solo dancing, duet dancing, group dancing, and recitation competition for the NGO kids. And of course, the other students of other colleges who fall under the DLLE unit, they also could come and take part in the event. It just creates a platform to showcase their talent, or you can say hunar. Our chief guest for the cultural day was Lieutenant Colonel Manoj Kumar Sinha and Dadarao Bihore. And then we had the free health checkup camp that was on the 16th of Jan 2020. And this was done with collaboration with the Health Spring Family Health Expert, where they did a bunch of free health checkup for everyone who visited, and of course created awareness as to just how to take basic care of your own health. And this was done again in our own Audi foyer. This is Elysium. It's a fest that's conducted by the BL Amlani College. It is a DLLE fest, and again, a bunch of our students went and participated in a bunch of their events. This is the second term training program on the 24th of Jan, and our very own Dr. Meenam Saxena took forward the initiative to train our students as to how to complete their projects and how to fill in their essay writings at the end of the year, the booklet that needs to be completed. So she trained us for that. Then we have National Voters Day, 25th Jan 2020. So this day, we just spread awareness of the voters' rights, their duties, and also took a pledge to be responsible citizens of India and to work for the betterment of and upliftment of the country. So we went around and obviously got a bunch of students involved in the pledge. Then we have the annual day that is of the organization, Each One Teach One. So the organization has an annual day every year where our students of Lala Lajpatrai and the DLLE unit every year go and volunteer for their annual day. Last year, we were about 70 students who went and volunteered, and this takes place at Saphire's Bawa Auditorium at Pedder Road. Then we had the Honors closing ceremony that took place on the 29th of Jan, where the entire committee and everybody, whoever has won any of their events and competitions throughout the year, were felicitated by our very own Dr. Meenam Saxena and Professor Vishaka ma'am. Then we have Udan. So Udan is a university organized fest. It is the DLLE fest for sure, but it is organized by the Mumbai University itself. And it's a pretty big fest because all the colleges that fall under the Mumbai University, they participate in this event, in this fest. And the two competitions they have, one is poster making and one is street play. It is a very competitive, scene over there because there's all these students from every college that you could possibly know are there. And we're so honored to know that, and it's such a proud moment to know that it was our very own team members and our very own DLL unit of Lala Lajpatrai who won first place last year. It was truly a very sweet ending to our year of events. And I think that concludes, yes, it does. It concludes our events for last year. And I would like to give it back to Sunny to take you ahead with the presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fausia. So next we have the 5 projects that DLLE conducts every year. To start with, we have the SWS, that is Status of Women and Family, and this will be elaborated by Nazish. Over to you, Nazish.
Thank you, Sanmeet. Can I have the slide open, please?
Nazish, is the slide visible to you?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So in our society, there is serious problems with gender equality, and to eradicate them and overcome them, DLE has one of the project named as SWS, that stands for Status of Women in Society. The students are requested and expected to do certain activities that are determine the area, build a rapport with the community, give information regarding women policy. The survey should be done with at least 25 to 50 women, and the entire tabulation of data should be made. Analysis and interpretation should be made, and in the end, the writing of the project report should be given. To survey and to tabulate things, there is a questionnaire example being given. Can I have the next slide, please? Okay, so in questionnaire, basically, there are two parts. That's part A and part B. In part A, you are requested to ask about the personal details like age, education level, and etc. Talking about part B, there are few more questions where you can understand what exactly that woman is going through, or what is the level of education that woman is of. And coming to the evaluation, that is the evaluation of personal detail. There again, you have part A and part B. In part A, you have to tackle what like education has or has not had an impact on them. You have to do it with certain formula, which is being quoted in front of you on the screen. Then coming to part B, the entire evaluation has been made regarding the questionnaire, regarding the similar questionnaire which we have showed you before. Then you have to mark the concluding remark in them, like how exactly education had impacted on them and which kind of a family they belong, what is the income category, and etc. The allocation of hours is like 25 to 50 girl survey, it's 80. For training, it's 10. For festival, it's 20. And to create the entire project reports, it's 10. So total, it sums up to 120 hours. Then talent and skills that you can develop as a student of DLLE and as the family of DLLE are public relations, self-confidence, critical and analytical thinking, sensitivity of the status of women, understanding of social economic condition, ability to relate with common man. That's it is for this entire SW status of women in society SWS project. That's one. Thank you.
The next project, PEC, will be explained by Ishmi. Over to you, Ishmi.
Thank you, Sanmeet. Yeah, so second project is all about PEC. It means Population Education Club. So the topics we need to cover in PEC are Maharashtra Policy for Women, Status for Women in India, Legal Procedures, Industrial Pollution, Noise Pollution, the Girl Child, HIV AIDS, etc. So these are the activities which all the students have to do in their DLLE unit, that are street play, seminar prepared by students in group and then presented, debate, poster competition, essay writing competition, talk or lecture, discussions, one act play, exhibition. The third street, thank you. All the students have to attend the training programs, 7 programs, and also have to do one field activities. There should be at least 3 lessons of population education. And the topics are AIDS, status of women, law protecting women, environmental population, and other social issues. The students have to attend and participate in the annual fest. And the following students have to make the project report. And these are the allocation of hours which all these students need to have it, that are training 10 hours, annual fest is 20 hours, 8 college level programs 40 hours, 8 community level programs 40 hours, and 10 hours for project report, total 120 hours. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishmi. Sonal will be telling us more about IOP. Over to you, Sonal.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Sonal.
Project number 3, that is Industry Orientation project. For this project, registration form that is undertaking need to be submitted. Determine the employer for work placement and obtain a letter of appointment. Work for 240 hours, but minimum 150 hours must be completed at actual workplace. Daily work experience record should be maintained. Attend daily weekly sessions and closing sessions organized by the teachers. Obtain a letter of completion and confidential report. Participate in the annual extension festival of the department. Write a project report. It can be done at any work setting except a family business or office or factory, etc. Tuitions, coaching classes, works are not permitted. Hence, work in college office within a CA with a CA or other offices, etc. Records such as students registration form, letter of appointment, daily industry orientation record, letter of completion, confidential report, and project reports to be maintained. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sonal. CP, that is the career project, will be elaborated by Divya.
The fourth DLLE project is career project. In this, we provide information about the career and in-depth knowledge about the career. The purpose of this activity is various information about the career is brought into knowledge. Interview techniques are learned through the project. Then method of collecting and analyzing data is learned, and we gain a lot of knowledge about the current job market. The activities that are to be carried out for the project are, it's on the next slide. People get together and interview the people through a survey. A survey is conducted and the interview takes place through that process. Then we attend the sessions and training programs that are held in college. Then we select a desired career and then we interview based on that career. We make booklets, brochures, where we state what work is done, what is the working culture, what is the working condition, and the qualifications that are required. The skills that we develop are scholastic ability, manual ability, artistic ability, musical skill, verbal skill, scientific skill, and physical activity. For the submission part, we make a talk about the career that we've chosen, and for that, we submit a report and 4 charts along with the brochure. Thank you. Over to the next project.
Thank you, Divya. The NIOS project will be explained by Gauri.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Gauri.
So I would like to introduce this project to all of you. So since we know education is important for all and not everyone has the privilege to attain the same. So I will be covering National Institute of Open Schooling. First, I would like to cover the objectives for this project. So the objectives are as follows: to reach the unreached through distance education mode. Since I just mentioned that not everyone has the privilege to attain education, this is the way that we try to do it through this project. Another objective that has been covered here in the slide is to create concept about open schooling, to understand the working pattern of NIOS, to provide opportunities for continuing education, life enrichment, and vocational education to the public. Over to the next slide. I would like to cover the activities that are to be done by the students, which are bifurcated into 3 types. So the first one would be college level activities, which contain history of NIOS, need of NIOS, evaluation and on-demand examination system. Community level activities is the second type, which includes street play, exhibition on NIOS. And the third type that I would like to cover is the survey visit to nearby NIOS center. This states that a student can survey a slum, a housing colony, or a chawl covering 40 families and identify the school dropouts, which is adults and children, and provide them with information about NIOS. For this project, there's a record that needs to be maintained, which would be as follows. Which would The first table would be the college level activities table, which would contain columns date, topics covered, method and activity, and hours. And the second table that would be made by the students should be a community level activity table, which would contain the columns such as number, date, activity, location, and hours. Lastly, I would like to conclude with the slide of allocation of hours, which is training 10 hours, college level activities 30 hours, community level activities 50, festival 10, project report 20, which makes a total of 120 hours. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Gauri.
Gauri. Over to you, Kaustya.
Thank you, Sumeet. I'm sorry for coming up here again, but I hope the projects are clear. This is the DLLE unit of last year. Everyone from our presidents, our seniors, everyone's here, and today we're really, really happy to have our ex-presidents are also here with us today at the very orientation. So I'd like to call firstly Afreen Kazi, who was the president of last year. If you could just come on and just say something from your past experience or anything, it would be an honor.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Avri.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
very much. Go ahead.
So, a very good evening to one and all. And I was so happy to see you all over here, not physically, but through virtually. And I welcome all, especially the freshers who would be joining and will be a part of DLLE this year. I was once among you last year. I still remember how fun it was and what a lovely journey we had. And it was not only about the 10 grace marks that we had, it was that more than that we had. Like we had a friendship. We were a family, not a club or a unit or something. We were a family. And we had so much of fun. We gained so much of knowledge, and the growth and learning and lessons that we got to really was unbelievable. I still remember we went to NGOs, did village cleanup, and we were associated, collaborating with each one, Kutumba formation, going here for health checkup and all, and it helped me to give the children a smile. That smile is very important because I used to feel happy if used to make myself happy that okay, I'm able to make someone smile. And I know these times are hard, like you guys won't be able to do all those NGO visits or some events that requires you to go practically over there. But I have seen you guys are unstoppable. I have seen your Instagrams and everything, how you are helping the COVID-19 packages that you are giving and everything. And I know there are people who are so creative that this COVID-19 can't stop you guys from reaching to the unleashed. And you have a great source of help from Vishaka ma'am and Meena ma'am. They both are so, like I will say them, like they took care of me and the whole year, like their own family. I still remember during the events they used to be like, first beta aap kha lo fir kaam hota rahega. So Vishaka ma'am and Meena ma'am are a strong pillar of strength. And as they were for me, they are same with you. You can reach to them anytime you want and they are always there to help you. And I wish you all a very good luck and successful DLLE. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanmeet. I guess we all can just agree. Whoever has worked with Afreen before can agree that it's so good to finally see you after so long. I know it's difficult times. We're all fighting through it, but I guess this is the harsh reality that we need to work through, even though we're in such difficult times. And I personally, I cannot wait to meet everyone back. Everyone from my own batch, my juniors, and even the juniors that I haven't met yet. It's such a barrier and it's so annoying, but we have to live with it. And thank you, Afreen, for making time out and just coming and letting them know what a feeling, what DLL is like, just another feeling. And just like Afreen, we have our other president as well with us, Aman. Aman, if you could also please unmute yourself and probably say a few words, it would be great.
You will have to either unmute him or make him the co-host, I guess.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, Aman, go ahead.
Welcome back.
First of all, thank you so much, everyone, for inviting. And especially, I'm really happy by seeing this image. Like, it just reminds me all the memories of my 3 years DLLE unit, a family, a life, a changing. Like, words are really very less, very less. And first, going through, I want to congratulate the new upcoming committee because you guys have really worked very hard for getting this post. Since we were there on the post holders, like being a president, then working with you guys, we really saw that you guys can take this at a different level. So heads off and congratulations once again. First of all, I would really agree with everyone, like was on the screen, and this we have realized in the front, like in the classroom when we had this event. We have to have full crowded classroom, and then it should be have so much noise. People were excited, we were more excited at that time, like what next, how next, what we are gonna do. But this year, yeah, fine, we will be having back these things as we get normalized in the upcoming sessions. But I would just want to say a few more things. Like when I started my DLLE journey, I just didn't know what is DLLE. I just thought it's something unit working in college. I used to compare it like कि ठीक है चलेगा. But when I entered in the DLLE family in my first year, I was not officially a DLLE member because I didn't fill the form. I was very late to the college. But then too, I worked with DLLE and I got to know what is socializing. Secondly, what is society? What is society needing? Outside our college, there is a different life which we need to see. We are just in our fun, our life. And I can just say that we are just looking for us, but there are different people, different things which we can elaborate on us. Right now, the sector, DLLE sector, from we have started DLLE since from 50 students. And now yesterday when I was talking to Fauzia, then when I was talking to Fauzia, I got to know that more than 300 people have signed it. Like I was way happy to know about it. 300 people. Like in our time, we crossed 300 people. So it was really great. And I just want to say thank you so much to DLLE for
Hello, Fazia, just please check some disturbance in the
Yeah,
voice.
ma'am. 1 minute.
Better check. I think he has been muted. Acha, Aman entering. Okay, okay. Wait. Admit him.
Yeah, so sorry, it's
No worries, Aman. Go
technical
ahead.
fault. Yeah, so I was just saying ki it was such a great journey of mine when I got to know about DLLE unit. When I was working, I got to know how we can help the society. So it was really very great for me for knowing ki we can help, because we have been got with everything. Our parents have given us, we are getting education, but there are few who are not getting, so we need to reach to them. So when we came up with the ideas, I would always say that your co-partners, your team, your people, the working committee, teachers, everyone is a very important role. When I came up with the ideas, it was really great for me that it is when I came up with the idea, ma'am, this we have to do. And ma'am was like, yeah, you can do it. That is not a problem. We just went on every year. I would say we have increased the activity every year from 5 to 7, 7 to 8. So we were including this. We were trying to reach to unreach. DLLE family, which has been created, is just not a family, but it's a life changing. Because right now you guys won't understand, but in future when you leave this, like right now I'm sitting at my office, and when I saw this image, it just reminds me of my 3 years. What have I done? The recognition which I am getting today is because of DLLE. First, more overly thanking to Meenam ma'am and Vishaka ma'am. Meenam ma'am has supported like a child to me since first year, training, guiding, and then telling me how I can go ahead. Then saying and teaching me about my personal life and the values of the life. It was really great. Ma'am, thank you so much. And then going to Fauzia, Bharat, Kriti, Nazish, and others, guys, you guys were really a big support. Very big support. Sanmeet, I have seen her from FY. I just remember the first day when I entered in the BAF class, and it was a DLLE. We were telling people to get joining in for the DLLE. And what I saw in this people, like these people had a light already when they entered the college. It was just to make them lit. So it was really happy for me for making it. And thank you really, ma'am, for calling us here. And we want to really see DLLE at a next level. So
Thank
thank
you
you,
so much,
Fauzia.
Aman. We miss you.
I really miss each and everyone. And I want to especially thank Afreen, because last year it was a very hard time for me and she was always there. So I want to just say Bharat, Fauzia, Kriti, Nazish, you guys are just a team. So when one is not there, you just need to support each other and take this really at another level. BMM, BAF, BBI, BMS, BFM, any department, when you enter the DLLE, we have never seen a department. We have already had a fun like a family, and just we loved it. Thank you so much, guys, and all the best. Go ahead.
Thank you, Aman. It's again wonderful seeing you here. Like I said, same way. If nobody knows who's Aman and Afreen, you're probably from the first year. And if you're not from the first year, I don't know how you don't know them. That's Aman and Afreen, our presidents from last year. And I have to say, at least with the years that I've spent in DLLE, you just have like an image when you say DLLE, these are the two faces that you just see. And they've put in so much hard work. They've put in so much to bring everyone together. And like Aman said, when you're in DLLE, you don't see what stream you come from, where you come from. It does not matter because we're all like a family. And I can truly say that I've made my own family here from last year. And that picture you see on screen, it brings back so many memories. I remember me and Kriti were hosting it, and it was me, Kriti, and I think even Kezar was there. And it was just, it's like a rush of memories, and I really feel bad that my last year I have to spend it like this online, but hopefully things get better and we can all meet one more time before we might have to get done with college. But yeah, I just want to say one thing to everyone, that is whether you're ahead of your stream, you have any post, you don't have a post, you're just a participant, you're new to DLLE, you're old to DLLE, we just want your contribution. And even if it's just participating in an event, please do so, because we have such a level to reach right now. You can just imagine the level that Aman and Afreen have left, and it's just put on us that now Fawzia and Bharat, you have to live up to that expectation. And obviously because of COVID, it is a little difficult and it is a little daunting. So how we can succeed is with your help. An event is successful when we have a good response and a good amount of participants. So thank you for participating in all the events that we've put in the past few weeks, and I hope y'all can continue to participate just the same way for the rest of the events that we have planned furthermore. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to drag this too much, but hoping for a great, successful year, even though we're going through COVID and an entire pandemic to fight through. But stay safe, please. We don't want you to go anywhere. We don't want you to do anything that can put your life in danger, but just the little things that we can do from our own home. And I think we can already see that the few activities we've done, we've made a difference. And thank you. That's all I want to say. And I'll let Vishaka ma'am take over from here to say her one bit and then go ahead with the word of thanks.
Fawzia, Misbah is here. Misbah has joined.
No, ma'am. Misbah was supposed to join. Misbah is our ex-vice president, who again is a very renowned person. If you've been in the college last year, you know her. She wasn't able to join, ma'am, due to some emergency. So she said she wouldn't be able to join today.
Okay. Saish also. Okay. Then go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. So Vishaka ma'am, I think you can go ahead.
Thank you, Aman and Afreen, for joining. I think your words are really great for the newcomers student, and thank you so much. Yes, Vishaka, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Fawzia and all, for giving me this opportunity. So, good evening, one and all, first of all. So finally, we've come towards the end of this orientation day program of ours, which actually marks the beginning of our new year of activities. And for making that possible, I would like to thank just all involved directly or indirectly in the event. At the very outset, I would like to thank our college management for their support. I am also thankful to our very own principal, Dr. Neelam Arora Madam, who has been a pillar of constant support in each of our endeavor always. Thank you, ma'am. I thank our ex-volunteers who joined us today, and also those who could not for whatever reason. Guys, you are the ones who have brought DLLE to this level, and I'm sure our current leaders and volunteers would just carry forward the legacy by their dedication and sincere efforts. On that note, I thank our leaders, Fawzia and Bharat, and their entire team for putting up today's show. I know, guys, online work is much more tasking than the usual work. And in spite of all the challenges, you have been working really hard for not just this orientation, but for all the activities we have done till now. And I'm sure you will continue the good work. Last but not the least, I thank all our DLLE volunteers of this year, both on Zoom and YouTube, for being a part of the program. And also, I want to tell you that we would need your support and participation for every activity that we do in future as well. On that note, I put my words to an end. Looking forward to a very happening and successful year ahead. Thank you all once again.
Thank you everyone for attending. And I hope this orientation was informative. And thank you for your time and hoping for, again, a successful year ahead. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Can we leave now? Can we leave?
I guess we've planned for a group photograph, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, the host, the heads,
everyone, we will
please make
switch on.
sure. Heads, please make sure the attendance is taken from the chat box, and then we'll just take a photograph for our social media and just to keep in track with our reports, and then we can leave.
Maybe you could stop presenting, Fazia.
Can switch on the video, I think, na? Then photograph should be.
And my camera is somehow not working, so please excuse me for that.
It's okay, no issue.
Bad about it.
And those who can switch on the video, I think all Aman, Afreen, Fazia, all the teams member, all committee member, SY, FY, TY, if you can switch on your video, I think will be better for the record. All SY, FY also. Done, I think. I hope done.
No, ma'am,
is everybody ready for a picture?
Count and take a photograph, yeah.
Is everybody ready for a picture?
Yes, Fazia, you switch on your video.
Sorry for the
Yes,
inconvenience. One more minute. That was a geotagged one.
SY student also tried to switch on your video.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Vish.
Yes, I really feel bad, guys. I want to share it with you. I wish I could turn on my video. How bad
Ma'am, we'll edit you in the picture.
Zoom is.
Yes, Alexei copy paste.
Thank you so much, Fazia.
Alexei
Love
मैम
you for that.
मैम की फोटो लेके अलग से हम लोग स्टिक कर देंगे.
Yes, please do that.
And once again, Aman and Afri, thank you so much for joining us again. That is a good memory for all of us, that what you have done last year and for make this program successfully, really. Okay, so I think now I am also leaving. Okay, now Vishakha, that's done.
Yes, so shall I end it, students, or I should end the live stream and you want to spend some more time on Zoom?
Ma'am, you can end the live stream first, and then from there we can start emptying up the Zoom.
Okay.